All right, today we're diving into the world of Byredo. And in this explainer, we're going to peel back the layers on a brand you might think you know, but whose true universe is way bigger and honestly more fascinating than just what's in the bottle.
So when I say the word Byredo, what's the first image that pops into your head? For most of us, it's probably something very specific and, yeah, pretty iconic.
And that something is perfume. You're thinking of those minimalist bottles, those unforgettable scents like Gypsy Water or Mojave Ghost. This is the heart of the brand, right? It's their origin story, and it's what they're most famous for. But what if that was just the beginning? What if the world of Byredo actually extends into places you'd never expect? For instance, did you know Byredo curates a selection of teas to engage a completely different sense? Or that they craft jewelry, an adornment for the body with that exact same design ethos? And get this, they even create apparel, moving from scent to fabric. Suddenly the picture gets a lot bigger, doesn't it? So our journey today is to go beyond the bottle. We're going to use the brand's own product catalog to map out the entire Byredo universe and understand how it all connects. First things first, we have to start at the core, the perfume. Everything Byredo has become was built on this foundation of mastering fragrance. It's their anchor. And you can see just how deep their obsession goes, even within this one category. I mean, they have absolutes and extracts, these richer, more concentrated versions. They even have perfumi per capelli, that's hair perfume, and roll-on oils. It really shows a dedication to every possible way you can experience a scent. So from scent on the skin, the first logical expansion is to the entire body. And this brings us to makeup, another form of personal expression. They cover the essentials for lips and eyes, lipstick, mascara, eyeshadow, and all in packaging that feels more like art than a cosmetic case. It's scent for the skin and now color for the face. Then they get really systematic with a full range of care products. Look how organized this is. On one side, you have everything for hand care, lotions, washes, creams, even a rinse-free cleanser. On the other, the full body experience with lotions, creams, and body wash. They're creating a whole ecosystem for personal care. So the crucial point here is that they're not just selling products, they're selling a ritual, an experience. You start by cleansing with the body wash, or bagno schema, then you hydrate with the lotion, and finally, you deeply nourish with a rich body cream. It's a complete, layered sensory experience. So from the self, where do you go next? Well, you move outward into your personal space. The focus shifts from scenting you to scenting your environment, your home. And here's how they do it. The iconic black wax candles, of course, but also home fragrances, room sprays. And this one is fantastic. Fabric perfume, letting you infuse your linens and textiles with a signature scent. They are giving you all the tools you need to make your home an extension of the Byredo identity. Okay, so this feels like a complete picture, right? We've gone from personal fragrance to body care to the home. It seems like a logical and complete universe. But as we hinted at in the beginning, it doesn't stop there. Which brings us to our final section, the full Byredo lifestyle universe, where the brand makes its most unexpected and ambitious leaps. So how far does this universe actually go? Well, it comes down to a handful of very carefully chosen expansions that completely redefine the brand. Let's look at the final map. And here it is, the complete map. Beyond fragrance and body care, they expand into two final domains. Under casa, or home, we find home textiles, objects, and that tea we saw earlier. And then the biggest leap, moda, or fashion, which includes eyewear, leather goods, clothing, and jewelry. This isn't a fragrance brand with a few extra products. This is a full-fledged luxury lifestyle house. So what are they actually doing? I think this term captures it perfectly. Sensory curation. They aren't just selling you a perfume. They are curating a complete world. They're giving you the tools, the scents, the objects, the textures, to design a whole experience for yourself and your space. Which leaves us with this final thought. Byredo started with a single bottle of perfume and expanded into an entire universe of objects. It makes you wonder, in our modern world, is a brand defined by the first product it sells or by the complete world it invites you to inhabit?